Hello everybody, and welcome back to Spiral Knights. Once again, I'm thinking of basically just doing this regularly. You know, starting on the player thing so that you guys can basically see that if I do, like a longer grind, like if I end up grinding a bit and changing up gear, then you guys will be able to immediately see it. And see how my character appears. There's in terms of visuals. Though I might change up the costume a bit. But anyway. Hey, I'm still on that level. Though some of you might recognize the casino thing. Thing that I visited already. But yeah. Let's keep going. Oh hey! Clockwork Terminal! Alright, so this is going to be another cool one. Alright, so this is going to be another cool feature that I don't think I've ever actually shown to you guys. Eyes of Spiral Knights Clockworks. Works in a good piece of advice for those of you that are searching for certain gear that would be harder to get your hands on, like you wouldn't be able to find in normal shops. Shops without a lot of difficulty. And basically, Clockwork Terminal are very safe. In fact, welcome traveler, this is a Clockwork Terminal. Take a moment to rest and change your gear. Use the elevator either to return to Haven, or delve into a more dangerous stratum of the Clockworks. And basically it gives you access to their supply depot, which is basically a sort of... I'll be honest with you guys. It's basically a market for in-game transactions, like real money transactions, mostly. So like you can buy energy from other people. Like you can buy energy from other people using crowns. It's just typically over 10,000 crowns that you need to spend to get just 100 energy. And after a while that becomes prohibitively expensive for various things. But admittedly, energy in terms of actual real-world money is not that high. High if you get, like say 10 bucks for your birthday. You can probably get a lot of energy for just those 10 bucks. Just saying. I'm not paid to sponsor this. Like, how could I be? We have not even posted one actual Spiral Knights video yet. Well, save for that live stream, but otherwise, I'm still probably an unknown in this by the time this video comes out. So for right now, I'm going to say that yeah, if you really want to, you can, and you won't need to spend that much if you really feel like you're stuck and you want to move on and progress. That's what you're probably going to hit that point. You're probably going to hit that. I'm not gonna lie, you're probably gonna hit that point somewhere along these lines, because the sort of progression of difficulty and expense is weird. But the other thing that comes with this place is Basil, the traveling merchant. Now, he's got a really cool hat. I mean, look at that hat. Look at that awesome hat. But this is literally a market where you can sell things from your inventory. Like, I didn't even realize I could actually sell items from my inventory back. Alright, so I could actually sell my swords for a various amount of crowns. It's like I could literally sell all of my swords. In fact, I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, because I don't do sword combat. Like, that's literally not a thing I do, though I think I'm going to keep both Brandish and Caliber as a just in case, because those things have a, actual progression in terms of... Basically, Caliber and Brandish are both swords that have special alchemy paths beyond just their normal. But the other half of this is this vendor's market. Okay, and in fact, this is how I got my hand. Like, you can already see, Woven Firefly Sentinel Armor. Remember, this is how I got my hands on such armor. Remember, and in fact, basically, these vendors can give you all sorts of recipes for various weapons. Weapons at various prices. The deeper you go, the more higher level things will pop up in their inventory, in their available slots. So if you want a lot of fun, so basically if you guys are looking for things that are not in the normal markets, just keep going through the clock. You can literally keep just doing expeditions to Clockworks, and every time you visit, you end up hitting one of these, oh god, what are they called again? Clockwork stations? Like, these are called stations, aren't they? Oh, terminals, brain. Clockwork terminals. Every time you run into a Clockwork terminal, if you're looking for a particular item that is harder to get, just visit Basil. Just keep visiting Basil every time you go down to the Clockworks, and you'll eventually, and probability-wise, you'll more than likely eventually get the item that you're looking for. Or you might find something even better. Or something else that tickles your fancy. And see, and that's kind of the cool thing, one of the major cool things about... Oh no. Ruined compound. Oh, oh no, and it says creeping colonies, so I've got a very good idea on what type this is gonna be. Oh no, and this is gonna be fire resistant type. Oh, what too bad. No, I'm not sure if this is gonna be fire resistant type. I think this might just be normal trees. I'll be able to tell when I get down here and see what types of mobs. Lopdrop? Lopdrops. But yeah, these are the guys that I was talking about. These things literally go flat as a pancake, but their spikes are sticking out. So they're very much like the drones, only very much like those shankles, only they actually go towards you at a constant rate. At a near constant rate while they're doing that. They only sort of stop when they turn into their drop form. Also, you know what their soundtrack makes me think? Like, some of their soundtracks make me think of Gargoyles. Oh, you know, that very gothic cartoon series from Disney Channel? Like, their first foray into serious gothic themes was amazing. Amazing, and it had various Celtic music and soundtracks that just really sold you and got you hyped. Hyped for watching these gargoyles deal with the modern world. We got very psyched for joining the world, this world of just, you know, basically sort of semi-modern intrigue and dark fantasy. Not dropping anything. There we go. For a second I thought, please tell me there's not some weird stamina thing. Because, like, one particular game that I also might want to play, depending on whether or not I get a new computer, or do like an actual Windows machine, is L-Sword. Or because I love that particular game. That one's like my bread and butter. Like, I love that game so much. That's because it's a lot like one of the shows that I watch, which is sort of online. And please don't get mad at me for watching that show. I like it. I get mad for its edgy moments, which actually... Like, somebody actually kept... Like, another sort of online fan actually calculated The amount of seconds every ecchi, and I just did air quotes, every sort of semi-perverted scene, I mean, not counting, like what happened with Asuna during the Fairy Dance arc, that feels less perverted and more just plain disturbing. Disturbing in terms of visuals. Well, because it's literally an obsessive creep. But assaulting a girl, which is, yeah, very disturbing. Disturbing, but it does kind of show, like, don't give guys power. Don't give certain, like, power will corrupt people, absolutely. Totally, it's a large portion of the lessons with that anime. And it fits very much because a large number of the villains are people that are just abusing this new technology and trying to use it for their own gains. Means whether it's Kayaba's aim of just creating a world that he can control, or where he can impose his own will on there, or the person that ended up basically replacing him as the main antagonist, which was even worse, just because he actually was developing the same technology from Kayaba, but to literally manipulate the minds of others. So yes, it was a literal mind control, like it was very much kind of like the mind control conspiracy theory type thing.